It's a damning conclusion. United Nations investigators are calling one of the biggest cities in one of the richest nations in the world a human rights scofflaw.
You have here in Detroit a man-made perfect storm. The denial of access to a sufficient quantity of water threatens a wide range of human rights.
Detroit, bankrupt and owed nearly $100 million in unpaid water bills, has shut off the taps in 27,000 homes. Worse, UN officials say, the shutoffs target the most vulnerable.
The water shutoffs are having a disproportionate impact on low-income African Americans in Detroit. Imagine you're choosing at times to either pay your rent or pay your water bill, pay for medical necessities or pay your water bill. These are not choices we expect people to have to make in one of the richest countries in the world.
In this majority black city, that has left a racial divide.
We've been robbed. The people in the city of Detroit have been robbed, and the water rights is one of the last things.
Ironically, the water shutoffs are happening in Michigan, a state whose very name in the original Ojibwa Native American language means great water. Here in Detroit, which lies in the center of the Great Lakes region that supplies 20% of the world's fresh water. The UN officials recommend restoring water to all who can't pay, and new federal and local standards for affordable water, among other findings. One problem is Detroit's infrastructure. Motown's population has plunged from 1.8 million in the 1950s to 700,000 now, leaving a sprawling, inefficient system, one of the most expensive in the U.S. For some, rising water bills now rival a down payment on a car.
I get a water bill for $4,000.
The findings might be embarrassing for a bankrupt city and the state that's taken over its finances, but they are not enforceable. There will be no UN peacekeepers here. But UN officials say the cities surrounded by North America's Great Lakes can treat access to water as a basic right or join the ranks of human rights violators. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Detroit.